How do I need to make a patus? Share and
Canada-U.S. trade totals $576 billion. That's about the same as China. And we know how Donald Trump feels about China. But here's the difference. Yes, the U.S. imports from us total $296 billion. But it exports to us $281 billion. We are America's largest export market. The difference, the U.S. trade deficit with Canada is only about $15 billion. Less than 3% of the total trade. Compare U.S. trade deficit with Canada versus the trade deficit with Mexico, which is over $60 billion. And the U.S. trade deficit with China, $367 billion. Canada is not Trump's target. Millions of good middle-class jobs on either side of the border depend on the close trade relationship that we have. And that has really been the center of all of our discussions.
highway.
To hammer goods from China, and he wants those jobs back from Mexico.
No.
But we're not really their target. If Mr. Trump is about buy American and hire American, we already buy American. Canada's not home free on this. A change in NAFTA could affect our massive trade in autos and auto parts, even if Trump's intended target is Mexico. What he does to affect Mexico could inadvertently affect us. And that's why I think we've got to be very careful in any of these negotiations to find out what is the true intention. We have to be very careful. Canada has no other neighbor where we just drive our goods across the border. Eric Soros.
Hey, does Mother Patus shouldn't be real?
The people of Britain are wondering what happens next with their
No
country.
one.
The Supreme Court has just ruled that Parliament, not the Prime Minister, must have the final say on whether Brexit happens, whether the UK can leave the European Union. But it also ruled that regional parliaments, such as Scotland, do not need to be consulted. As Redmond Shannon reports, that's given new hope to Scottish nationalists.
The Supreme Court rules that the government cannot trigger Article 50 without an Act of Parliament authorising it to do so.
This ruling is the latest chapter in a process that will dominate UK politics for years, perhaps for a generation. Businesswoman Gina Miller was the lead plaintiff. She said the decision today came at more than just a financial cost.
I have been shocked by the level of personal abuse that I have received from many quarters.
Reports now say that MPs may get to vote on triggering Brexit before the end of the month. This ruling is certainly a headache for the government, but the bill should still pass as the Conservatives do have a majority here at the Houses of Parliament. But perhaps the more interesting part of today's ruling is the fact that the three devolved regional governments will not now be considered, something that's proving particularly controversial in Scotland.
SNP MPs will seek to work with others to stop a hard Brexit in its tracks.
Scottish people voted by 62% to remain in the EU 2 years earlier.